Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females made you just to trick me, trick me, trick me, trick me. 'Cause baby girl, you are so easily pretty. The only reason that I can do tonight is 'cause I know you were invited. The only reason is 'cause I thought that you were like it. I'm only for the sake of our size. Because I want you to lie. That the only reason I can do tonight is because I really like you. And I can no longer hide it. Want to remember your mind then. The laces that close every time.
Oh my god.
We just left. I can't remember the last time I was this full. I'm so stuffed. I could literally fall asleep in this car, and that would be so fine with me.
Yep. I don't even feel like moving right now. But the dish that you got had so much flavor.
My dish was better. Normally,
Yeah.
Dylan ends up getting the better dish. My dish was the best. It was so freaking good. It had chorizo. It had French fries.
Wow.
Eggs. Chimichurri. No, not chimichurri. It was pico de gallo and some type of like
Yogurt, tzatziki.
yeah, some type of tzatziki sauce. It was their Putin sauce, I think. And then it also had cheese curds. So it had like a bunch of like melted like mozzarella balls on top. It was so good. The texture, the French fries were fresh. At first they were very crunchy, so that was awesome. And then obviously as they sat there, they kind of just got so greasy. So I couldn't finish it. Dylan had to finish it, but mine was so good. All those different flavors mixed in together, phenomenal. My plate really just was the best. And then we also got pancakes, and they were pumpkin pancakes with like a bourbon sauce and pecans and a pumpkin or a bourbon mascarpone. I didn't like the mascarpone, and I love mascarpone. I just think it wasn't salty enough. They made the mascarpone too sweet. There was just way too much sweetness, and I get it, that's what it is, but like that would have been a really good contrast as if the mascarpone was salty. So that because it was dripping, the pancake, which is great, but the pancakes were dripping in syrup or in like their bourbon sauce, which sounds amazing, and it is amazing. I just think that the mascarpone would have added a really good contrast or depth to it if it was salty.
I could see the depth, but like also if you pair the pancakes with like one of our meals, it kind of like balanced out the
But that's
but yeah,
if you're
having
a chef,
it on a dish by itself.
Yes, you don't expect people to be like, okay, well, if they get a salty dish with this, it'll be fine. Like, it needs to be balanced on the plate itself. But honestly, the amount of food that we got, we should have just split my plate and I think that if we would have split my plate and the pancakes, that would have been enough, because we did not finish the pancakes. We did not finish my food, and Dylan even had to eat some of my food so that we could have done. This place is very expensive, so I want to be very transparent with that. This place is very expensive.
I got the Angus steak with they weren't fries, they were like little
It was just their homemade potatoes.
Yeah.
It was really good. It wasn't, the potatoes weren't crispy.
2 over easy eggs with like chimichurri on the top of the steak.
So you had chimichurri, but I think you had like some type of like hollandaise sauce on it. I love a hollandaise sauce, so that was really good. Honestly,
it was very juicy, but
the steak was juicy, but there wasn't a lot of flavor. Like, it's kind of like they didn't even make this. I mean, I'm not, who knows, but it kind of tasted like their steak wasn't even made with salt and pepper. Like, the steak itself wasn't very tasteful, and neither was the potatoes. The potatoes, they really could have done something with the potatoes more than just have potatoes, and like I think they sprinkled it with like a little bit of Parmesan, but that's about it. Honestly, the potatoes could have, I mean, potatoes hold a lot of flavor. Are you trying to hold in your yawn?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
Potatoes, like they really missed out on making that dish better. Like that was a $40 dish. The steak could have been seasoned more, or at least put a lot of, like, put some more garlic in that chimichurri. Put some garlic in those potatoes. Boil your potatoes in like a chicken stock or a chicken broth or something. Like, this is the first time I've ever said this, but I'm actually really happy I didn't get the steak. I almost got the steak, but I'm very happy I got what I got. Honestly, if they would have like put like a quarter of your steak on my dish, oh, you could have charged $60 for that dish. That would have been amazing. But anyway, I don't know. I didn't really like it. We also got we got cocktails, which I'd never gotten drinks like that in the morning, like a cocktail in the morning. And so I hadn't had anything to eat, and I took like 3 sips of I got bourbon. It was like their fall drink. I couldn't even look at the menu. Like I was looking at the menu and there was like 5, like everything was blurry. I've never been that drunk before. Especially after only like 3 sips, I had to stop. I had to chug a bunch of water, which we need water. But
And I just had an apple cider mimosa.
I don't like champagne.
It was.
I think if you like
okay
champagne, it would be
for
good.
mimosa standpoints. I just like the regular mimosas, orange juice and champagne.
I don't like champagne, but I think if you like mimosas and you like champagne, I think it would have been a really good drink. They were having this deal where if you buy a $50 gift card, they'll give you $10. And we've done this before at First Watch. And this is how the waitress like presented it to us. Like she was a good salesperson. She said, hey, we have these gift cards, like it's $25, you get an extra $5, I think, for that one. And they're like, you can use it for this meal if you want. She goes, think about it, you're already going to be spending $25 on your food. Get an extra $5, put it towards an appetizer, get a free appetizer then. And we're like, you're so right. Like that shit is not hurting us. Like we were already planning on spending $25, so we're like, yeah, give us a gift card. We paid for the gift card. We had a $25 gift card and a $5 extra like coupon or whatever. And so I got a free coffee. And we did that twice. We went back, did it again, and then we still have that $5. So like, it is good sales. It's a good selling point. So Dylan saw a sign that said, buy a $50 gift card, get $10. So we thought, well, let's do it again. Oh my God. Yeah, there's people. We saw a deal, $50, get a $10 gift card. The only time we've ever heard of this gift card was when a waitress was using it as a sell point. So she was really happy that we did it. So we thought, hey, let's do it again. I didn't think that there was anything wrong with it, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so we asked our waitress, hey, we saw on the outside that y'all had a deal for a $50 gift card, get $10. Could we use that gift card today? Now, maybe I should have been a little more specific and said, could we use that gift card today for this meal? But I didn't. I just said, could we use it today? I mean, I'm not going to come back here again for dinner. Like, I don't know. I just thought that was implied, but I don't know. Anyway, so she was like, yeah, let me go ask real quick. She asked, she came back, she said yes. Our waitress was very sweet. And then when the check came out, we saw that it was $166. So in our heads, if it was going to be over $120, we were going to get another gift card. Because that just makes sense to get $20 off and spend $100. But we were like, oh, it's closer to 120. Let's just, because it was 166 was our check. And $50 of that was for a gift card because we only got one at the time. So I thought, well, it'll be 116. It's close to 120. We'll have a little extra. Let's just do it. So we got another gift card. So we're like, hey, can we get one more? She said yes. She came back. She had it all prepared. She gave us a new check. It was $216. And so we're like, this doesn't make sense. Like, to us, not to her. We weren't talking to her at this time. We were like, both of us were like, this doesn't make sense. I thought this was supposed to work. Like, didn't it work this way last time? And Dylan explained to me, that's because we paid for the gift card first. Right now, if we pay for everything, we're paying $216 and we're getting a $100 gift card when we're supposed to pay for the gift card first and then use it for our meal.
Yep.
I was like, no, you're right. Yes. Okay. So when we saw her again, I gave her our credit card and I said, could you run it just for the gift cards? And she goes, I can run it for everything. And at this point, she was getting mad. You could tell she was getting mad. She was so sweet the whole time. But I guess, I don't know. I guess that was agitating her. So
she might have not thought she might have thought she wasn't going to be able to get a tip or
yeah, maybe she thought we
something.
weren't going to tip her, but that's no. Of course we're going to tip you. We're going to tip you great. And so she was like, I can just run the whole thing. And I was like, well, no, you see, and I said, if you run the whole thing, we're going to be walking away with a $100 gift card when we're going to use it for this meal. And she, without saying anything, she snatched it and left. Like, she wasn't like, oh, I get it. Yeah, I can do that. And then, like, left. She doesn't have to kiss our ass. She doesn't have to do that. I don't think that she needs to. It's just, she didn't say anything. And she literally snatched it. Just snatched it and walked off. And I was like, oh, I think she's mad at us. And Dylan was like, yeah, I think so too. And I was like, well, I mean, I told her in the beginning. And so I was like, okay, well, that sucks because I was having a great time. And now I feel like I just pissed off our waitress. And I feel bad because I don't want to piss someone off who's at work. Like, they're at work. That's going to suck if they're just sitting there pissed off because of us. We get to leave and go have fun. But she's at work. So, like, being at work with that type of mindset, that sucks. And I feel bad. So I was like, man, we just like pissed off our waitress. Like, I feel awful about that. And Dylan was just like, you're like, it's fine. We told her in the beginning, whatever. And so she comes back with the check, or she comes back with the receipt, and she goes, this is the receipt for the gift cards. And I said, okay. And I gave her the gift cards, and she goes, do you want to use your $20 too? I said, yeah. And she goes, oh, you're trying to get $20 off your meal. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. I felt like trash when she said that. When she said that, I was like, we are the most broke people ever. We are poor. We don't need to be here. I'm ashamed to be here. I'm so sorry. Like, when she said it like that and that loud, it was kind of like one of those moments where your card gets declined and you're just like, shh. And they're like, your card got declined. It was like that. Like, she was like, here's the receipt, here's this, here's that. And then she was like, do you want to use your, and then she started walking away. She was like two steps, two steps away from our table. And then she's like, do you want, and in this voice, she's like, do you want me to use your $20, your two $10 thing for this? I said, yeah. She goes, oh, like it finally clicked to her, but she said it so loud and kind of aggressive that I felt bad. She was just like, oh, you're trying to get $20 off your bill today? And I was like, and I said, yes, yeah. And then she's like, okay. And then she walked away, and she was gone for a long time. So I felt really bad. She probably had to go get help of how to use it or something, because they probably just started doing this promotion recently for Christmas. So they think people are gonna, buy this gift card, get $10, and then
give it off to somebody like a stocking stuffer. Yeah,
and then they get $20, or they give it to them or something, and so it's gonna be used later. So now that they just started this, they probably haven't even used it yet. So she had to go and do a bunch of stuff, I guess. And so basically the whole thing is our check was $100 and like, I think it was like going to be $16 or $17. No gift cards included. Our check was $116. We tipped like almost 18, either 17 even or almost 18. I can't.
17.
Okay, so we tipped $17 because our check went down to like 100 because of the $20 off, and then we have an extra $5 to use when we go there because we had $20 of free money, I guess. And so our check was basically going to be $100, and we tipped $17. I think that that's still a decent tip. That's like a whole plate there. Like, that's like their cheapest plate there is $17.
I mean,
and I think 18% was like $18.50 or something like that. And we tipped $17. So we still tipped her well.
We saved 20, and
we saved $20
put that money
and we put that money
towards
her tip.
So
I don't know. Either way, that part was kind of a bummer, but I hope she has a great day, great rest of the day. We're gonna have a great day. We're gonna go off to Sevierville and we're gonna go look at the outlets, because I don't know why I've just been like, the last couple of days I've just been in the mood to just like walk around a store. I really want to go to the Coach outlet. You want to go to Box Lunch?
Yeah, Box Lunch, and then we're gonna hit up Zales as well to get
I really want him to wear a bracelet. Do you have your necklace on you?
no, I don't.
So he has a necklace that we want to try to match with, and it doesn't have to match exactly. So that's probably what he was just thinking. But like, it doesn't have to match exactly. But we have been having, like, we've found a couple like bracelets that I really want him to wear and want to get him. But we're like, is it gonna match the necklace that you have? We don't want it to clash, but it doesn't have to match perfectly. We just don't want it to clash. So his necklace is like a silver, but it's like a dark silver. So it's not shiny. It's like, it honestly kind of looks a little black. Anyway, we're going to go look at Coach. We're going to go look at Box Lunch. Probably like Zales or like a K's or whatever. And I think that's it. I've already been to a TJ Maxx. I don't want to go back to a TJ Maxx.
Okay.
Maybe Nike. That was our take on this place. We will come back. That food was really good. They have a lot more options. Yeah, duck confit.
Yeah.
A lot more options. I'm excited to come back. I think we're gonna have to save up a little bit more money before we come back. It's very expensive. So I don't know, but those are my thoughts. I could go into way more. I promise I could sit here and go into way more detail about every bite that I take. I love doing that. Like if I was on a live, or if I was getting paid to physically taste food, I can go into way more detail about every freaking bite that I take, about every little thing, but I don't think y'all want to hear all that. And I don't want to record like that in a restaurant if I'm not getting paid for it. So I think that's it.
Yep.
I think we're gonna also go hit up Buckin' Good Donuts, favorite donut shop here in Knoxville. Family owned, so good. Maybe get a Vietnamese coffee or something. So we'll see y'all either there or in a different vlog. Bye.